And that's not even the worst rust. But anyway, that's not what we're working on today. I guess today I'm impromptu gonna try to do the rear brakes. I got the stubby lug wrench because I don't know where the big boy's at. So stubby boy's gonna have to do it. The rear brakes are... So here's what happened. This is parked in my dad's house, right? He was knew I was trying to work on it, so he went ahead and he lifted it up for me, you know, he got her off the ground for me. But he didn't realize the e-brake don't work. So it's off the ground now, and I can't, you can't undo the lug nuts because tire go rotato when you try to turno. So anyway, I hammered a big block of wood down that way with this thing, the big boy. And I think it's locked enough now to where I can get that off. So give me 5 seconds and the magic of a pausing and replaying the video. Anyway, it's early. Give me a break. Alright, so found out why the tire wasn't holding air.
Hello? You don't belong in there, sir. What are you doing in there? Come out of there. Yeah, let her rip, tater chip.
It's okay, I already undid the lugs, in case you were freaking out there. See? Now, don't worry, that tires are getting replaced, so probably getting some new rims for this bad boy too. Yeah, we're gonna try to get this off. I think you just beat them with a hammer. I'm gonna consult the experts really quick, so I shall return. Okay, so I coerced the drum off with the big hammer, and it's off of there now, and I took all of this crap out of here, and I got to the self-adjuster, and I think I found out why the rear drums were not working in this car ever. I believe this has been frozen up forever and ever and ever, so that's garbage. So I went to the auto parts store, and they said they can get some in by today, so they'll call me when those are in. So I'm not going to take apart the other side yet. I'm going to wait until I got the self-adjuster, and I can put this back together the right way, and then we'll do the other side. Because it's not smart to take both sides apart at once. You get crap mixed up, and then forget what the heck you're doing. I don't know. I don't feel like taking pictures and all that stuff. I'm just winging it here, to be honest. I'm just trying to get this thing off of the dirt and onto the road. So anyway, what are we doing here? I think while I'm waiting for the part to come in, I'm going to work on the exhaust. Because I also went and bought some hangers and stuff. Yes, we have some hangers. So let me go grab my side pipes, and we'll see about getting that attached. Okay, so don't mind the ugly paint job and the ugly welding, but I mean, this is like my first time using a welder, so I accidentally punched a hole in her right there, and we had to patch over it, and the paint is just, well, I'm cheap, and I didn't want to buy paint just to cover some crappy welds, so we just used whatever was laying around. Anyway, here's a part of our hanger. We're gonna do this. Oh yeah, that's right, I need a clamp for this thing. Alright, well, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do here, and then I'll come back to you when I'm ready to weld on my 45s, because I got to do some measuring and stuff. But yeah, let me... Okay, so what I'm thinking is something like this. Because I've heard these engines with a single side pipe and either like one of those resonators or one of those cans, but nobody ever did a split into two with a combo unit with that as a mid pipe and that as the split. And honestly, this thing's gonna might sound pretty decent. All right, I've never built an exhaust before. This is literally my first car. Like, you know what I mean? I don't actually know, but from all the videos I've seen online, I think this is gonna sound pretty decent. So anyway, this is the plan. I'm going to weld those to there, and I think I'm going to have to angle them just slightly, because obviously I want these to come out the side of the car, like right at the rear wheels, so it's not exactly at like a 45, if you can see that. It's not going to be in line with the the quarters, you know, and whatnot. So I'm gonna see about that. I got that extra piece of pipe there to bridge the gap if I need to, because I feel like that might not be to the edge of the car. So I do want you to be able to see them under the car. So yeah, let me do some measuring, welding, placing, measuring, welding stuff, you know, the fun things. Yeah, give me a few minutes, I'll be back with the update. Okay, so some clouds have rolled in. It's a little wet out now, but I'm going to continue trying to weld. Measured the width of the underbelly of the car, it's 5 feet. Measured this just now from tip to tip, it's like 410, 411. That's perfect. I don't want them poking out, but I want you to be able to see them under the rear quarters by the tires. So, looking pretty good. I just got to tack up those 2 mandrels and then put it under the car and make sure these are exiting, you know, at the right spot back that way. So let me do that real quick. I will check the fitment, and then hopefully the next shot will be this all welded up and me adding hangers to it, but we'll see. No promises. Hello there. Is that a side pipe? No, not entirely. I do have it. I did weld it up. It ain't pretty, but it ain't gotta be. I take a hard bend right there, because I guess I should have bought 290s instead of 245s, but that's what happens when you buy first and measure later. So I just hacked the center of the 45s out, and we're just gonna weld them like that. So yeah, that's about all I can do for this video, I think. Next time we'll be hanging exhaust. I'll be welding the hangers up, getting it welded onto the mid pipe there, and then probably finishing the brakes, and hopefully getting this thing off jack stands. So thank you for watching. If you stayed this long, leave a like, subscribe if you didn't, because this shit box is going to be all over my channel, and I know some people are going to want to hear that.